Meanwhile, William's mother is asking how his school day was. Okay, I guess, he hesitantly replied. I'll never get used to having to answer to Wendy though, he sighed. His mother smiled. It's not a name I'd have chosen for you, she said as she ran her fingers through his wavy hair. I'd have called you Emily or Claire or something. There is a boy called Emily. His real name's Lee. William told her. And how's Andrew getting on being Alice, she asked. He hates it. But he has to wear girls' clothes all the time. Even at night he has to wear a nightie. Well, he's not the only boy at St. Flick's who's petticoated all the time, his mother replied. You should think yourself lucky that you're only being petticoated during school time. And after school, he stated. His mother informed him that school time isn't over until he's completed his homework. He moaned, before telling his mother that even the dance teacher gave them some homework. Really? His mother quizzed. What? She asked. William removed the pamphlet from his handbag and handed it to her. I see, she said as she perused it. Half an hour every day you don't have a dance class. I wonder if that includes weekends too. I hope not. William gulped. His mother asked which days he does have a dance class. Monday and Thursday, he replied. Well, I suppose Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday should be enough, she replied. I won't have to wear my dance kit, will I? He sheepishly asked. It says here that you should, his mother replied, handing the pamphlet back to him. The next morning, William climbed into the minibus and sat next to Andrew. He said that he couldn't wait for tomorrow since that means 2 whole days of not having to dress like a girl. It's all right for some. Andrew glumly replied. The next time I'll be allowed to wear boys' clothes is a week on Monday when we're allowed to go back to Cromwell Road. Yeah. It's only another week and a bit. William replied. After a brief pause, he added. It's weird though. What? William dropped his eyes to his skirted lap and stockinged legs. I've kinda got used to wearing this, he confessed. Me too. Andrew admitted. But compared to some of the things my mum makes me wear. This is the best of a bad bunch, he said as he smoothed his skirt over his lap. The tights can get a bit itchy though, he added. William agreed. The only classes Andrew and William shared were their PE and dance classes. The rest of the time, they were separated and only really saw one another during lunchtime. Having endured 4 days at St. Felicity's School for Girls, Andrew has finally mastered skipping with a rope. During his morning break, the prefects who supervise the playtime activities tell Andrew that he'll be playing hopscotch the following week. Andrew tells William this over lunch and is looking forward to being able to spend more time with his friend. However, William has been told that he'll be skipping the following week. Their final class of the week was PE and once again they donned their burgundy knee socks, short pleated PE skirts, big burgundy gym knickers and matching polo shorts. God, it's freezing. Andrew whined as they filtered out in the yard. A brisk autumn breeze whipped around their exposed legs. At least we're playing netball and not rugby. William commented, that being the sport they'd be participating in at Cromwell Road. Rugby is something they both detest with a passion, the thuggery, the muddy pitch, the unpredictable ball and the dreaded scrum. Netball may not be ideal but it's the better of the two, he feels. After PE, both Andrew and William are summoned to the head teacher's office. How have you both got on this week? She asked. Okay, miss, they replied in unison, although this was a long way from the truth. They've both endured possibly the worst week of their life, having to attend a girls' school, wear the girls' uniform and answer to girls' names. The head teacher informs them that their reports have come back mostly positive, and adds that she hopes their parents' reports will be much the same. I trust you've both been doing your homework in uniform. Yes, miss, they replied. Good, she said. Apart from an early hiccup. Wendy. You both seem to have buckled down and tried your best to fit in with the rest of our girls. Keep that up for the remainder of your suspension from Cromwell Road and you'll be back there soon enough, she explained, adding, if that's what you want. Yes, miss, they replied. Good, she replied. You may go. Thank you, miss, they reply, dropping a well-rehearsed curtsy before exiting her office.